as far as privileges required should be none or is none. User interaction says required. Now let's look at that definition. This metric captures the requirement for a human user other than the attacker to participate in the successful compromise of the vulnerable component. This metric determines whether vulnerability can be exploited solely at the will of the attacker. Let's look at the specifications. None. The vulnerable system can be exploited without interaction from any user. And then required, under required, it says a successful exploitation of this vulnerability requires a user to take some action before the vulnerability can be exploited. For example, a successful exploit may be only possible during the installation of an application by a system. And let's see what it actually says. It says user interaction required. Now, that is, I disagree initially with this because in the SSR vulnerability, I guess if you want to call it user interaction from the attacker's perspective, yes, but in many ways this specification almost sounds like it's defining user interaction as in like on the server side. So this could be a tiny bit subjective as well too, but what I would definitely say is, for me, I would actually say none in the extent that if it's from the attacker's perspective, based on this definition, from the attacker's perspective, that would be none other than just exploiting the vulnerability. But if this is what is defining here as far as like something happening on the users on their compromised system, then maybe. So this could be a little bit subjective.